used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Center now, focus on love. Dedicate, focus on love. Focus now, focus on love. Focus on love.
All right, welcome everyone. This is your spiritual perspective for the month and week of August. And I'm hoping that you have brought your learning tools, particularly your Bible, pen, highlighter, paper, whatever you need. We're going to be ready to start the subject of love. And we're going to begin with John 3:16. So I'll give you a moment to find that scripture. You may also want to Google that, John 3:16. That is a New Testament book. And again, we're getting ready to discuss the subject of love. Okay, this is a spiritual perspective, 3:16. And it states, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believed in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." Hopefully you wrote that down, okay? We're going to get to that in just a second. Then we're going to skip on further in the New Testament, and we're going to go to 1 Corinthians 3:16. Everybody knows about 1 Corinthians 13. 1 Corinthians 13 was basically dedicated to the subject of love. Now we're going to be discovering this word for ourselves, okay? Not for anybody else, but for yourself. But we're going to start from a biblical perspective, okay? With a spiritual perspective, okay? If that makes sense to you at all. And again, that's 1 Corinthians 13, okay? And it says, and the title is "Love is the Greatest Gift," okay? "Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become as a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all of my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, it profiteth me nothing. Charity suffers long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaineth not itself, or vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Charity never fails, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away." When I was I'm going to stop right there, okay? I'm going to stop right there, okay? We're going to move on to the last one, which is John 13 and 34. And 30. Wait a minute. Is that 1 John 13:34? Give me just a second, y'all. Let me pause. Let me make sure I got people that's First John, first and second and third John, Jude and Revelation. So you're gonna have to go towards the very, very end of the book. So it's First John. There are 3 Johns. Okay, towards the end. So we want the first epistle of John, chapter 3 and verse 11. And it says, "For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another." All right, so just write it down. You can or Google it. 1 John 3 and 11. That was the last script dealt with kind of a spiritual order, or maybe even a religious order. But what do we mean when we say love? When we use the term love, okay? So to demonstrate my perspective to you regarding love, okay, this is your spiritual perspective, your spiritual side. We're gonna say G-I-L. That's God is love, okay? God is love. I'm gonna bring that down a little bit. And on this side, we're gonna have love of us. So we got some Siamese twins here. We got Gil, God is love, and the love of God. And God's love gave. He gave. Okay? And the love of us, as in 1 Corinthians, it deals with kindness. It dealt with giving. It dealt with caring. Just talked about the poor. Okay. It also dealt with jealousy. Now get this. Guess what acronym is in jealousy? Lou. Now, in the first epistle of John, the next verse dealt with the love. It says, "Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one and slew his brother." That's the next verse. Well, we're not going to discuss that right now. But it's funny that the love of us, when we deal with jealousy, because it talked about envy things, 1 Corinthians 13, we have jealousy. It's funny. Lou is in this. But love can't be all of this. So when we're defining something, we need to be very precise about what we're saying. Because when we don't know, we abuse. Okay? These, to me, are like ingredients, the antidotes to love, or what the Bible referred to as charity. Now, for us today, charity is what? Giving to the poor, the disenfranchised. Okay? But 1 Corinthians said you can do all of that and still don't have love. And from a spiritual perspective, that's my perspective, that could be either way. You could be doing great things for people and not getting the love in return. Or it could be vice versa. You know, people loving you and you not loving them back. But what does that mean? Because oftentimes we think love is based on how we feel. But I'm asking you today, when it comes to love, how do you, think? And that's my spiritual perspective. Until next time, namaste. Stay tuned for your monthly forecast. All right, hey, what's going on? Devil Advocates and Gemstones. I am so glad to be bringing you your monthly forecast. Yes, I told you we were going to be changing and transforming now. You can't stay in one spot when you're growing spiritually. So I hope that you enjoyed your message. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started with your silver status spread. This spread is decided upon the last views I received from the last report. So right now we're kind of slowing things down because my life is changing. So right now we're going to be doing monthly reports, and hopefully you'll receive a follow-up. So that's about 2 reports a month. Hopefully I can stick to that, and then once things get back to norm, we'll start trying to do weekly forecasts. But right now, this is the way to go. And again, I want to thank you so much for being a part of SOW, and that's Spiritual Oil and Water. And hopefully you'll stick in, because now you get ready to learn greater things. You're getting ready to expand your thinking, okay, and think outside the box. So let's go ahead and get started with what's going on with this month overall. We're going to start with some planetary cards, some planetary energies, and we're going to find out externally and internally what's going on for the month of August, okay? So externally, you're going to be dealing with the hearts or the cups of Jupiter. I like that. And internally, you're going to be dealing with the wands or the staffs of Mercury. Okay, so we have the number of shock here, surprise. This could be as a surprise, something very beneficial, something that you talked about, something that you basically put a lot of effort into, okay? There's a lot of joy behind this. You have had a kind of experience that is bringing you this kind of satisfaction, but it kind of sneaks upon you in a way. I'm also hearing this could be something you may just suddenly realize, okay? Maybe that you realize that after you communicated something, whether it's via email, whether it's via text, whether it's personal communication, whatever it was, you may realize after the fact that you got what you wanted, okay? Maybe you are willing and dealing. Maybe this is about purchasing something electronic. I don't know what it could be. It could be an appliance, a car, whatever. But for whatever reason, somebody's going to be like, as an afterthought, realize, damn, this is what I asked for. It could even be in love. We do have hearts here. This could be a soulmate. This could be somebody in your life that you realize all of a sudden, this is the person that I asked for. Okay? But whatever it is, I keep hearing it's beneficial. It brings joy. Okay? But there's been a lot of energy and communication behind this. I don't know if you work together, if you just met up, but there's definitely an alignment, and it was Uncle Jupiter that put you together, okay? For some of you, this will bring expansion. This will bring expansion. So I don't know if you have a career, if you're on your career path, or if you have a calling, your purpose, your higher purpose. I heard another reader use that term. I like that. And not that I haven't heard it before, but I like how she said a higher purpose, okay? So this may be connected to you this month in August. But and like I said, there is experience here, okay? It's like, again, this could be maybe you're just experienced in something, okay? Maybe you are experienced in love. Maybe you have charity work. Okay, that's what the message was about, charity, love. And you're communicating this, but yet something from your efforts come by surprise. Okay, now we have internally the moon in Cancer and externally the moon in Leo. And we know that Cancer deals with the home, right? It deals with family. And it tells you to spend time with family or helping others. Avoid situations that can be a drain on your emotions. Yeah, because one thing about Cancers, things get too emotional, too intense. They have a tendency to hide in their shell. Okay, that's one reason why they are looked as having a lot of control over their emotions, but that may or may not necessarily be true. It's just contained. because they're so self-protective. Okay, so you may have to put on that trait this month. Okay, become a little bit more self-protective, maybe a little bit more what's the word that I want to use? Let's skip my brain. But maybe you'll have a bit more of an outer personality, and maybe you need to practice being a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? Introverted. Okay, it tells you the moon in Leo, it is an important time to guard against being self-centered, over opinionated, or pushy. Okay, so that's self-explanatory, because we do have a lot of this. You may be trying to force your point in communication. You may feel that way. You may get a little bit intense, because we do have the element of fire here. Okay, and I'm also hearing starting off. Okay, so you may start off this way, but you need to be conscientious, not to let your energies or your feelings to go overboard. Okay, just sort of keep that in check. But nonetheless, I still see something surprising coming out of your actions and this communication this month. Okay, that I think it's going to be more or less an afterthought. Let's get you your prominent reference word, and then the underlining message regarding your reference word for this month. Ooh, okay. She said it. Okay, so it, and it's saying underneath him. Maybe it's it, him, and then down and run. So you may want to write that down. Maybe it's going down and you need to run. Maybe it's him. I don't know. You have it, him, down, run as the underlining energy. Okay, in terms of your reference word. It. Him. Crazy. It. There's something important about it. Maybe in this planetary lineup. Maybe it's him, the love of your life. This realization. I don't know. For some of you, we're ready to try to find out what we can gather this month, and just let Source have her way. Okay. All right. Now let's do this thing. Devil advocates and gemstones. All right. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the spiritual perspective. Also, don't forget to support the Soul Station. Okay. Don't forget to support the Soul Station. That's how we can level up. Okay. So some of that stuff hasn't changed. Okay. We can still get more fuller, more vibrant, forecast. Overall, you're going to be dealing this month with the High Priestess. Okay. It's all going to be based on the 6 Cups this month. We have the Queen of Swords jumping up this month in your energy. It's coming out of the reverse King of Cups. Okay, I heard that. The outcome is the 9 of Cups. Conflict and a challenge, and your blessed supported energies we'll get to in a moment. I told you this is fresh. This is somebody new. I told you this may be a surprise connection. Like I said, some of you may realize this is what you asked for, or this could be a thing, and you taking a chance on it. Like I said, this could be a purchase. Okay. We're dealing with Mercury. It could be dealing with anything electronic, anything legal, like legal drafts, or whatever it is. It may be having something to do with the home. Whatever it is, it's giving you're jumping out on faith, so to speak. You're taking a chance, and for some of you, this is new. This is new. Okay, it's just For some of you, I'm hearing this could be starting from scratch, okay? Starting from scratch, okay? And the core energy is based on the Six of Cups. Now, for some, this is sweet, okay? This is chilling. This is cool. This is relaxed, okay? Energy. Straight chilling energy, okay? And usually when people are doing that, they're with somebody. They're at home, you know what I'm saying? Straight chilling. There are some people who will chill on the job. They have a straight chill job, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, like they don't mind going. It's not hard. You know, they're good at it. Maybe you're a communicator. Maybe you do telecommunications work, you know, and somebody new is showing up at that office. But this is a connection for somebody. And I don't know if you may not realize it. You're not going to realize it right off. You're going to realize it in a little bit, maybe later on in the month. Maybe you will know by the time we do the follow-up, okay? I don't know. But it's being revealed to you. You're going to know. It's right here, High Priestess. Now, where's that coming from? It's coming from here first. But then it's going to come from your third eye. You're going to know. I don't give a dango if this is the masculine or the feminine. This is on both sides of the spectrum. It's sweet, okay? But I feel like it's going to be more so the feminine. Because she is the intuitive one, okay? Him. That's it. That's him. That's it. Call him. That's it. Something about it. But he going to have to do it. Or the masculine is going to have to do it, okay? Doesn't matter to me if you were born feminine, a woman or a man. The masculine. It's something about this masculine that's going to be recognized. Or something about this masculine you're going to recognize it's him that can fix it or do it or solve it or something this month when it comes to work, money, and romance, okay? So, definitely the third eye is going to be wide open this month because she's going to want you to see you got what you asked for. Now, I hope you're happy with it. I hope you're happy with it. Because you need to understand something about the Fool. It's a free spirit. Okay? And there's lots to learn about these soulmates. Soulmates is a big issue now. Okay? And we need to educate you, you know, on these relationships so you can pretty much know what it's all about, how to deal with it, what to expect. Okay? Now, your energy is coming out of the King of Cups reverse, in which when I pulled your card, the first thing Source gave me was trouble. There's trouble here. There's trouble here. There's lack here. There's needs need to be met. Okay, they maybe come out of this communication. When I told you when you start off this month, you might come off a little feisty, which for me is not uncommon for Geminis. You know, they can get a little feisty now. You know, that's why they kind of telling you, be careful with your energies. You know, you may have to put on, for some of you may be on the cusp of Cancer, you may need to put on that trait, that Cancerian trait of that self-protection, when you're self-protective, you kind of lean in more to listen, to hear what a person got to say, because you kind of like, in this Mercury energy, if you say the wrong damn thing, I'm going to go off. I'm going to tell you like it is. You know what I'm saying? Be that kind of energy, and that could be part of the shock. Because I have to remind people oftentimes good things come out of a fight. So it might be necessary to have this conflict, okay? Because I still see a bit of a conflict, some internal conflict here that needs to get squared away. It's communications, okay? Some of you, this could be a new customer, okay? And I'm hearing the word flighty. This person could be flighty, or maybe it's you, because you are a Gemini now. That's one of your traits, okay? So I'm hearing flighty, but it's coming out of trouble. It's coming out of a lack of something. You need something, you know. It could be a lack of money, you know. Maybe it's your vehicle. Maybe it's ingredients. I don't know. We have the King of Cups here, you know. But the King of Cups is Papa. Papa's in trouble. Maybe, you know, maybe the income's been a little less. Maybe things have went up, you know. But something went wrong. We ready to find out what it is. Papa was down on his luck. King of Cups was down on his luck. The cook was down on his luck. You were down on your luck. There's lack here. There's trouble here. This could also be related to wrestling with your feelings. Okay? You ready to let it all out. You know what I'm saying? Get ready to speak your whole heart. And that may you may need to put a little cap on it a little bit right now. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So for some of you, this could be maybe baby's daddy returning. He's been in a little trouble. He know he can always come and chill with you and relax with you. Or maybe you in trouble. You know, he's trying to come and fix your troubles. But there is some kind of trouble here. And some of it stemmed out of a communication problem. What's the reason? Somebody's definitely trying to find out what they can do, you know. Now some of you, this is definitely dealing with the romance and the love. And the reason why this King of Cups is in trouble, either want to come back and chill, relax, be with you. It's got something to do with a secret love affair that somebody's trying to keep private, keep secret. Some connection here, but it's being very much protected. I don't know if this is on the job. I don't know if this is, you know, somebody bumped into somebody while they was out and about, you know, but the King of Cups is comfortable here. This is comfortable for this King of Cups. They feel at home. It's like they chill spot. It's like where they can go and get away from all the other troubles. I ain't gotta be bothered with. I know I can go here and have a space and feel safe and be comfortable. Ain't worried about no roaches running down my back. I ain't worried about no noise, no smell, no baby Pampers. And I'm just comfortable and I'm at peace and I have fun when I'm here and I just really enjoy myself. It's not a lot. It's not to say that the Six of Cups don't have trouble here and there, because it does. You do have to answer for shit. But it's very comfortable and very open and free will energy. You know, do what you want to do. As long as you ain't disrupting nobody. You do what you feel at home. Take your shoes off. Eat. You know, do what you do. But this King of Cups is in trouble. Or he's feeling trouble because of this connection that he wants to protect. This is protecting the interest of this connection and all that is with it. Okay? Because I don't know if you separated here from this King of Cups. I don't know. What's going on this month? And I see that your energy this week is somebody's going to just, we need to have a straightforward, direct conversation. I'm also hearing something about put it in writing. It's something about putting something in writing. I don't know it's coming from source, but you need to put it in writing, whatever it is. Maybe this King of Cups is in trouble, and this King of Cups may need a loan or something. You need to put it in writing. Okay? I don't give a damn if it's on paper. I don't care if it's on a napkin. or through a text. You need to get it in writing. But this is about being very direct. I'm also hearing pinned. So something's been pinned. I don't know if you pinned a message, an email, you pinned something down, or it's like pinned in the wall. Because this needs to be taken care of. Something needs to be taken care of this month. Okay? Some of you may be needing to pin it in your calendar, okay? But you're definitely getting to the point, and again, your energy this month is about reeling in your emotions. You know, sometimes you have to contain your emotions, because if you don't, you can do damage, okay? You can do that. I think that was your last title, but I think it was your house. You can do damage. You could do damage. You know, you don't want the Queen of Swords to turn on her head. Okay, it could get ugly. It could get ugly. Now, this is also about records. You know, the memory of things, recalling things. So this could definitely be about appointments, okay? Others of you, this could definitely be an interview this month, okay? Because things are low. Things are at an all-time low, okay? So you could be seeking employment, speaking to an actual director. Let me tell you about this Queen of Swords. She's stern. She's exact, but she's a good person. Okay, so you may not really gel with her at the beginning, you know what I'm saying, because it's all about business. Okay, this is a very, very much a professional here, and it's just about getting to the facts and getting to the point. And let me see how I can help you. Okay, this may be somebody who's assisting you. Like I said, this could be a communicator. You may be speaking to someone, a representative of a company or so forth this month, and telling her your troubles, you know, and that may be the emotional side, you know, whatever you're having to express to her, because I don't know, this could be a state agency, some of you. This could be your employer. You may have programs on your job that assist you. I don't know. But it's here this week. But somebody got something to answer for this month. Somebody's been riding the waves. They've been riding the waves, you know. So you're seeking something better, you know. Also, I'm hearing more administrative, executive moves here, because this represents an administrator, an executive to me. But you're definitely going to be direct and to the point this month when it comes to these issues. Like I said, your third eye is wide open. It's got a lot to do. I don't know. This Six of Cups can also be a frequented place that you love to go to. you know. And this King of Cups could be falling in love. This could be about falling in love. Some really deep feelings. And you know how that can be. You know, that can be. And remember, our subject is love. What is love? We need to define that because we're in our feelings, real deep in our feelings this month when it comes to work, money, and romance. Okay? I see in the outcome, though, we are, namaste, okay? We are trying to be in the hotel of life, okay? Because we're trying to balance or make wise decisions because we are in our fields, okay? You got a little things to work out over here. Maybe it's work related things to work out over here, which is personal to you. Okay, could be romance related. Like I said, it's coming out of this King of Cups. This is definitely a perfect example of dealing with business and pleasure, or business and personal things. You got trouble on both sides in the outcome, and you just kind of like need a moment to take things in, take in how you see it, take in how you feel. You know, you want your head and your heart to balance the outcome. You want them to agree, okay, about this return. Some of you, this could be a past employer, and it represents, say for instance, home care for other people, okay? And then again, it could represent this connection here. Because there are feelings here. There are definitely some really deep feelings here. And like I said, this may be something that you, after the fact, you really recognize this. You know what I'm saying? And you got to make sure that your head and heart are in the right places, or is balanced. You know, you just need that one answer. Either it is or it ain't. This may also be dealing with matching up an offer with what you think is best for you. Because even though sometimes we be in need, it may not be the best offer. And I've been in that situation before, and I've had people, when I shared that situation with them, I'm talking about people that love me, had smart shit to say, but then they found out later on that I had made the right decision. I had used my right eye. And I know what this is. I know what kind of trouble this is. But when the job offer came, I turned it down because it was just certain things that I could not tolerate. And well, then you must not need the money. But I did. But I stood my ground. And that's what I'm feeling is coming out of this Nine of Cups, and heaven opened the door for me because I didn't go against myself. And that can be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? So I see that's you this month in this Nine of Cups when it comes to work, money, and romance. And the challenge is the Seven of Cups, okay? So whether it's you or them or both of you, whether it's you or the employer, you have options. You know what I'm saying? We can partner up, you know what I'm saying? Or, we can do our own thing. And that can be conflicted in and of itself, because I'm sure you see the good in it, but at the same time, is it the best thing for me? That song just came. If your heart isn't in it, how did you tell me so? If your heart isn't in it, I've been gone long ago. I got to get those words, but that's just what came. And, Where is your heart? I mean, it's a lot of fields here, all these damn cups. And somebody here has options. And you know, options can be very testy. You know, it's like, think about it. When you go to the grocery store and you have all that food in the house, it is so hard to figure out what you want to eat when you have so many choices. You know, when you go to Wally World, you can't just go in there and just get, you know, what you need and come out. That takes discipline. When you go into Wally World and Target and places, you be all day. It's just way too much to look at. Well, at least it used to be. You know, they downsized a lot, but this is going to be a struggle for you this month because it's so much to choose from. Or somebody got so many options. Maybe it's about your emotional security, you know, and I feel like the masculines, even feminines, but more so masculines, have to learn that that is a different type of protection, you know, protecting that feminine emotionally. Okay, it's not just protecting them physically. You got to protect their heart, their minds. You see what I'm saying? So that's the challenge this month when it comes to work, money, and romance. And that's the trouble in you. Like I said, you are deep in your fields this month. Yes. And then, but the blessing is, okay, or what's going to support you is the Six of Swords, okay? So your spirit guides, your ancestors, your soul, your car, something's going to be telling you, take a break, get out the house, get out the neighborhood, go somewhere, do something, take your mind off your troubles. Others of you, it's going to be about taking this offer, okay? This is definitely moving on from it. Moving on from the trouble. Moving towards this Six of Cups, this sweet familiar, okay? This chill place. Going someplace where you can chill, where you can sup and you know, recline and lay back a little bit and take your mind off your troubles. That's what's going to help you this week. See? Down, run. We're going down somewhere, we're going to make a run, you know, down, run. Sorry to say it. Down, run. It's just, you know, little runs. You know, you may be doing little errands or something, or taking a drive or a ride, you know, with somebody. Just, you know, how people say, let me take you out, let's just ride around, let me just, you know, take your mind off your trouble, let's just, you know, free ourselves. But and you may be going to some like I said, one of your favorite spots, a place that you frequent. I don't know, it could be a cousin's house, who knows, but you're gonna go there so you can just kind of chill out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here for some of you, this is an actual move though. And you're going to be speaking to an administrator or somebody that can help you, this Queen of Swords. Like I said, she could be working with a local agency, in your town. And what's so pleasant and sweet for others may not be so pleasant and sweet for you. So you may be moving. You may actually be emotionally running from this place. Who knows? But we're going to go ahead and sum it up, okay, for this month. And while I do that, please remember to support the station. Do that now. Also, I accept comments, and I do up you up plenty of points for that. Oh, you got Rose, okay? You got Rose, Garda. Let's see what's underneath that P. Okay, P. The weed, B, fig, gig is the job, jig, rig, dig, zig, sprig, twig, swig, and grig. Rose represents love, love and protection. Really, it represents love and protection. And love has to be nurtured. You know, if whatever you don't nurture, it will die. Maybe you're moving somewhere where you can finally start to grow a garden. Maybe this is something that you always wanted to do. Maybe this represents somebody who raise roses, you know, who grow roses and flowers. Maybe you want to be a florist. I don't know, but it only can make sense to you if this is your reading. So if it fits, knit. If it doesn't fit, quit. I can't say it enough. Let's get you a totem for the month. Yeah, but something needs nurturing, you know, to grow. And this King of Cups here, who is the symbol of love and romance in the tarot deck. Maybe this is something that he has, or you, whomever the King of Cups is having to realize what relationship is mostly important, where you want to put your time and energy into. And you're going to be dealing with the tropical fish energy, okay? Serene energy, okay? Tropical fish. Excuse me. Did I do that? The puppet? Excuse me. Oh, sorry. That's that red pop. Okay, let's see. Just put the ups and stuff out of here. Okay. So, dealing with number 6. Oh, okay, makes sense. It's dealing with things being on condition, okay, dreaming, and a peaceful environment. I told you that's that 6 of Cups and that 6 of Swords, going to a peaceful environment. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's get you a spiritual oracle message. We're going to close it up until your follow-up. Okay. All right. It's fun. For devil advocates and gemstones, what is their spiritual refinement? Okay, so yeah, somebody gotta, that's the rose. We gotta make it better, okay? And then we have relate as your underlining energy here. So we're gonna leave it on that note. I wanna thank you so much for tuning into the Soul Station, that's Spearitual Oil and Water for work, money, and romance. I can't wait to bring you your follow-up report. Until then, remember to be as happy as you can with yourself, to have peace with yourself, Okay.
I should just let it all go.